What is going on, everybody? I decided to make a video here and show something that I have found and something that has been very consistent throughout Bitcoin's price history. It's one thing that I've yet to see it on any influencers' channels at the moment. Most of them are staring at the 1 hour and trying to figure out the bullish case and where does Bitcoin go, and they're not they're not answering the questions that people are looking for. And quite honestly, I don't need them to answer any questions for me personally, but I am going to present something to whoever decides to watch this video, and it's something to think about. And it's pretty there's a couple, two or three different things here, and they're very simple to understand. And if you know how to chart, some sort of charting ability, and if you would ever want to know where Bitcoin's price will go into the future. Now I'm going to show you how I knew, and it ain't because it's just me and I have some kind of trick. It's because it's on a tool, a very simple tool on TradingView or any charting site that has price action and you're able to chart. Okay. So I'm going to put it on the monthly, and not for any particular reason, just so I can get less candles. So every candle represents a month. This chart starts at October 1st, 2009. Bitcoin wasn't even registering at a penny. We're under a penny. That's pretty low. So we're going to use this data that we've got, and I'm going to show you how to find tops. Okay. So here we can see we've got uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, up, down, up. Okay. I'm going to bring out the what's called the trend base fib extension. Most I would assume that most charting websites have this. It's a very basic tool. There's the fib retracement, and you can use the fib retracement as a fib extension as well by running the tool backwards. And if we know that we just went through a bear market and we're looking for a bull market, expecting one to come, then you would use it in the extension. There's a time to be bullish, time to be bearish, and Bitcoin had its bear market, and we are 2 years into a bull market currently. So, but we're going to go back here in time and use the trend-based fib extension. It takes 3 points. I'll show you how we work it. It's a bottom to a top to a bottom. This tool right here, those 3 points project out where price could possibly go on this move here. So it goes up, down, up. This price action hasn't happened, but you're projecting where it could go based on previous price action. So let me get rid of this. We'll just move this over here and we'll plan it on the price action. So here's a bull market top to the bottom of the bear market. Projects out. I'm going to turn off all these others. Right there. This move here projected out the next move up. The golden ratio at the 0.618, the golden mean. Okay. It went up there. It went up there very, very close. Odds are the price action sold off before it got there because no one's going to hold the bag clean to the target. You know, if you're buying down here expecting it to go up, taking a risk that it could go up, you'd be getting out before it hit the target. The target is the 618. It's a no-brainer to always take profits at the 0.618. Anything with a number, a target related to 618 is a target. Okay, so now we're going to do the next bull trend. Bull market. So we got bull market, bear market to the bottom. That's 166, 162. You know, either one of these. I like to go right to the very top to the very bottom. You wouldn't. That's the data we have, and that's how you use the tool. So there's a 618. Price went to the 618, went past it a little bit, fell below it, and basically had a trading range around the golden ratio of 618 for the next bull market. So if you bought around here, you would know that the 618 is the top of the bull market. You would be selling around here. You wouldn't be holding out after Bitcoin was down at $162 and went to $20,000. You wouldn't be holding out for $100,000. That's, you're getting greedy, real greedy. Okay, so we're going to do the next bull market. So where's it going to go the next time? Lo and behold, look what it did. It went to the 618. This in here is it's textbook. Look at it. We look at this first uptrend, got underneath it, wicked above it. The next month was a sell-off. Okay. This move here projected this move, not this move, this move. Okay. So now we're going to go up and do it one more time. Right to the top, 69,000 down to 15,473. And look where we're at once again, the 0.618. We wicked above it. What is, I would say, is very likely that we sell off beginning of January. And just to create a scenario where you could get a lot of people on the wrong side of the trade. In the last bull market 4 years ago or 3 years ago, that'd be 4 years ago, in January, we was right here. Okay, people are thinking that this candle here is this candle here, that we should have 2 more months of upside. But maybe we do get 2 more months of upside. I don't know, but it looks pretty telling to me at this very moment in the current environment that traders, big traders, the big money knows that this is the target right here, right where we're at. We was green for a bit to break out above the 618 and we got rejected. They sold it off hard. It was that one last ditch hope, break it up above, up to 108,000 or whatever it was there. Yeah, 108,287, at least on this chart. And then instantly reversed it. You know, a lot depends on where the liquidity's at. Was there people going long here? That's ridiculous to go long here. Should have been you go long down here, anywhere down here. Bitcoin has historically put in 1 year bear markets consistently. From the top down to this candle here, call that a bottom. That was 426 days. It was a little over a year. The longer Bitcoin went, everyone knows that a year is about the time frame. There's 365 days. Here's at 365 days, and this one was a short bear market, longer bear market, and these are right on the money at 1 year exactly. At current, we've got from the bottom to this top where it reversed. Let's see, 852. This in here, 761. So maybe we got to the target a little quicker. The only thing that if people are going to be risking their money, you'd be hoping for a move like this one more time. And it's possible that it can happen. Anything can happen. But I would be leery about buying anything here, because currently it's ready to roll over. So let me get rid of these, and I'll show you the second thing that I noticed that stands out. We'll turn on the indicators. Now I've already got some of them marked out here. We'll get it on the weekly because nobody trades on the monthly. There's not, the indicators would be so lagging that it won't show you anything. You'd be late to the party to sell or buy. So bearish divergence and bullish divergence. Okay. So if you just had an uptrend, eventually the trend will weaken and divergences will start showing up. And you can't be looking for, if you've had 2 years of uptrend, I would not be looking for bearish divergence on the you can look for it on the hourly, but it's going to be very inconsistent. So right here, I'm going to stretch this out. Last bull market, we had a high and a higher high. A lot of people thought we was going to get the second leg up and I guess go into a 5-year bull market, which historically Bitcoin has never done. And you'd be risking a lot to just, and crossing your fingers that Bitcoin is going to continue up higher. But anyway, so we had a higher high on price action. We had a high and a lower high on the RSI. Bearish divergence, it played out. That gave us our bear market. Had that one. This in here. We had a higher high on price, a high, lower high on the RSI. Bearish divergence. This gave us this downtrend. So there was 2 times that the bearish divergence showed up to tell you the market is done. Now, Bitcoin was done. The altcoins wasn't. They went up on this. They got drugged down hard, but they exploded on this move. Okay. So we had a bear market, and here's a lower low, and here's a low, but a higher low. This is after a bear market, you start looking for bullish divergence to know that it's time to go up. These are no-brainer trades. You're not going to hear it on very many people's YouTube channels. They're probably too focused on meme coins and just getting views and just spewing out bullshit that doesn't mean nothing. And they're rarely ever out there to help you out. If you listen to what I'm telling you, this can help you out. This is good information. It's very simple to understand. Currently, price action. Here's a high. Here's a higher high. Here's a high. Here's a lower high. This is bearish divergence. How far does the bearish divergence take us down? Because currently, at the moment, we've hit the golden ratio. We've got a red candle. It kind of appears that we're going to finish off the year planning at least a weekly red candle, if not a monthly. That's the 2-month. Okay, the monthly looks like I don't know what the exact name of that candle is, but I do know that is a reversal candle, just like this was a reversal candle. At the bottom, this candle here could be looked at as a reversal candle. This here, this is a sell-off. We hadn't had our bull market yet. This is COVID. This gave everyone a buying opportunity. When you have candles like this at the top of trends, that's a reversal because we've already had the uptrend. You're looking for a downtrend now. Okay, so how far do we fall down before we start chopping sideways? If we even do that. Over here, it didn't really kind of chop sideways, but this was after one hell of a run. This over here, I don't think people were waiting around for altcoin season because I think altcoin season already happened. All right, so that's the bearish divergence. And the other thing that's kind of telling is the fact that when we start looking at the S&P, we're getting, this is a monthly, get it back on the weekly, just loaded with bearish divergence starting back at July. We've been running on bearish divergence for what is that? 5 months? 5 months now. Does it continue out? Do we just have a whole year full of bearish divergence? I'm not saying it's not possible. Get off there. What the heck? If we go back here, here's some bearish divergence. Look what happened. Sell off, then we ran up even higher. More bearish divergence. If we take from this peak to this peak, it's all over the place. This is we're not too concerned about this. This is just an example of what could happen. We might be in a stage like this where we just have multiple weeks of a downturn and then it reverses up. I believe Bitcoin is most definitely due for a correction. Dow Jones, same thing. Massive bearish divergence. We look at the dollar. The dollar is bullish. There's no denying it. It is in an uptrend. It has resumed the uptrend. It bottomed out. The RSI bottomed here. There's the 200 weekly moving average, bottomed on that and resuming up. Where does it go? It appears to be respecting this trend-based fib extension. Currently, we have back tested the 0.236. Next target is 109, 112, 116. We're going to have to wait for the bearish divergence to start playing out on the dollar. Right here, we have bullish divergence. Here, this took One, let's see, from August 2020 to midsummer, or May, June, June of 21. That was a long time to wait for the bullish move on this. We're in an uptrend now. Um, unless this thing just rolls over, it's possible. Anything is possible. I mean, currently there is some bearish divergence right now. Might be able to see it on the daily. Yeah, just barely. So these are all things that you guys ought to be considering. This looks like shit on the daily here. Look at that. I mean, as if we didn't know this was going to happen. Bearish divergence is playing out. The 618 right here. Wicked above it. Look at the candle. Look at the little candle right there. That's a reversal candle. When this happened here, when we hit it the first time, 104,000, a big seller stepped in and sold it. That's why we went from a high of 104 clean down to 92,000. That was your first clue that we hit a target. Bringing it up over the 1618 and now reversing again. That's two times. That two opportunities to get out. So if we're getting rejected here, where would the next target be? Right here's the 0.5 at 72,600. It was resistance. It can be flipped as support for a moment. If we just do a fib retracement, just to see see how these all line up. I mean, easily we're going to 89 or 90,000, if not lower. We back tested the 21 weekly moving average. The 200s down here, it could sit here and bounce off every one of these. Come down here, come up one more time, come down. This is not I guess you could consider it a trader's market. I'm not planning on trading it. I've already made my trade. My trade started at the bottom 2 years ago, and it went right to the target of the 618. So let's just pull a bigger fib retracement just to see, if that's the top, what are our targets to the downside? There, 68, 451. These all look in line. They're all lined up. They look good. Here's 32,000. But anyways, I hope you all found some value in this. Just something to think about. Altcoins. I think everyone's kind of waiting around for altcoin season. That's totally dependent on whether Bitcoin gets down here. It needs to sell off, get down to somewhere, and stall out, and get another bounce. We did it here, got a bounce, and then it's the only thing that's worrisome here is the fact that this top looks eerily similar to this top and this top. It seems like Bitcoin front ran any kind of turmoil that the stock market might be getting ready to go through, and all the signs are showing it. It's bearish everywhere. It's just nothing's played out yet. So A lot of people are, thinking like we're getting another year. We could. I don't see it. It's definitely not risk on at this moment. The trade is done. It's over. So, anyways, yep. If you guys found value in this, subscribe, hit a like button, tell me your thoughts, and I'll see if I can get another video out here soon. Thanks for watching.